So today we have an activity that is self-awareness. Self-awareness. Here we have the content of self-awareness. First of all, we will see what is self-awareness. Then objective of self-awareness. Then there will be written exercises increases self-awareness, and then there will be few steps of self-awareness by which we can attain self-awareness. And then there is activities that I'm going to conduct this activity in 12th class. So it will be an interesting activity for everyone. So here we will know what self-awareness is. So as we all know that self-awareness is always knowing self or understanding the self. So self-awareness is the ability to focus on yourself. In this activity we will focus on your personality, means the one who is attaining, who is getting this activity, and how your action, thoughts or emotion do or don't align with your internal standards here, how you feel, how you talk, and all the things that align with your actions, thoughts and emotions. We will see all these things, we will relate all these things in our life. And if you are highly self aware, you can objectively evaluate yourself. It means here we can isolate ourselves from everyone else, and we can focus on only ourselves, only our personality, and manage your emotion. And when we will go through this activity, we will when we will be skillful in this activity, at that time we will know how to manage our emotions, align your behavior with your values, and understand correctly how others perceive you. And not only this, that we will come to know about ourselves, but also we will see that how other perceives us, right? So this is now. So if we are going through this activity, we must know that why we are arranging this activity for. This is self-awareness activity, and exercises are tools, means whatever the activity we are going to face today, that is the tools that can help us, that can help you to know, to not only reach your goals, means whatever the goals we have set, we will achieve those goals, but also to discover who you are at core level, means we will come to know about our personality, we will come to know about ourself and our ability, and everything about us, right? And then, and what you want out of life. And when we will come to know about it, about our personality, about our abilities, about our weaknesses, about our strengths, after that we will come to know about that what we want out of our life. And the more you peel the onion per se, the more you will discover what lies underneath. Means when we will think about yourself, when we will go deep inside us, only then we will come to know about us. And self awareness and self improvement go hand in hand, means when we will be aware of ourselves, at that time we can improve our habits, we can improve our bad habits, we can improve our personality, and we can improve our communication skills, and we can improve our relationships. And all these things will go hand in hand when we are getting self aware. And becoming more self aware can help you understand your wants, needs and desires, as well as your strength and weakness. Means when we are facing all those activities that is going to happen today, that means at that time we will come to know, or we will understand our wants, needs, desires and strengths and weakness, means the whole personality. एक पूरा और हम जान पाएंगे अपने बारे में. Written exercises to increase self awareness. So first of all, I'm just increasing few exercises that can increase our self awareness skill. So these are, first of all, write morning pages. So what we do in this, uh, we have to write morning pages, like what we are going to do in the day, in a whole day. And at that time we will set the activities for whole day. And after that we will come to know that we will analyze and we will assess all those activities in late night when we will at our bed. And then keep a genre. We have to write. How we write genres? We think about ourselves, we think about the incident, about the events of our life. After that, what we do, we note down all those incidents, and that becomes the genre. So whatever we are doing in day to day life, we can make a handy record of all those events, all those incidents, so that we can have the awareness that what we have done at that time and what I have done at that time. Use feedback and analysis. When we are going to be self aware, we have to use feedback and analysis. Means whatever the work we are doing and whatever the things we are saying or we are uh, going through, means in our whole life, whatever we are doing at that time, what we have to do, we have to get the feedback and analysis of those things. After that, we have to create a life vision and mission we have to create. Why we have to create this? Because we know when the life is going on and our goal is far at far distance from us. During that journey, self awareness is the thing that can make easy access to those goals and visions. So when we are making those visions and missions, at that time uh, we will be self aware, and we will come to know about our abilities or our problems or our pros and cons of life's incidents there and experiences, so that we can become a molded personality and suited personality for that vision and mission. Write a personal manifesto. We have to make personal manifesto for us. You can make it on daily basis, you can make it on for monthly basis and for yearly basis. We have to set our goals. For short term goals, this will be my short term goals, that will be my long term goal, and like this. And we have to follow all these things. Record your ABC. We have to record our ABC. ABC means A for activity events that triggers your dialogues, means that triggers our work, that triggers our life, that triggers our uh, actions. When whatever the activity event that triggers our dialogues, we have to record all those things. And then with that incident and with that event, what the belief we have formed, we have to write down that belief also, and how that belief has changed us, and how that belief has infer something from our personality, and from that incident we have to do all these things. So activity event that triggers your life or your dialogues. The second, B is belief you formed after the event, and at last, consequences, what happened after that event, means which changes you got. We have to do that. And write a regret letter. See, we have so many things to do, right? We have different things in our life. Sometimes we go on a right way, and sometimes we go on a wrong way. And this happens to everyone who has beget in this earth. This happens with them. So the things that we have done badly, or we can improve all those things. For that, we have to remember, we have to recall all those incidents, and after that we should write the regret letter. We should write the regret letter. Then we have eighth written exercise, that is, do the funeral test. We have to do the funeral test. What happens when a person passes away? People come to his funeral procession and talk about that person's personality, talk about that person's habit, and talk about all the good and bad habits of that person. So the same test we can pursue for this activity. Like, we can ask the person that why and how he will remember me after my passing away. So this will do, this will encourage you to do the good things, to follow the good things. So that will be, do the funeral test, and then record your personal narrative. We have to record our personal narrative. Life has different parts: our personal, professional, political, social, and so many parts are there, in which personal part play a very important role in our emotional development and in our social development. All those comes from the personality. The personal things means how we talk to others, how we behave with others. All those things comes when we come to know about our personal things. So we have to record all those things, and we have to analyze those records, those narratives, that oh, I have done this wrong, I have to reply that person like this, I have to answer that person like this. So this or these all things we will learn, and then write down your most important task regularly. So we do so many tasks in a day, but which are those tasks that is affecting our life? We have to uh, make records of those tasks also, and create a bucket list. A bucket list is that list that we do every day. So we have to have that bucket list. Next, there are few steps uh, by which we can achieve self awareness. So these skills are there, that is, few steps, few important steps, that is, look at yourselves objectively. First of all, we have to look at ourselves objectively. We are uh, we are an individual, right? So we have to separate us from everyone, and then we have to think ourselves. Then keep a genre that I have talk about in the previous slide, and write down your goals, plans, and priorities. We have to write down all those goals, we have to write down about all the priorities, we have to write down about all the plans that we have done for our future, or from the past. Or then next step is that perform daily self reflection. Daily self reflection means the things that we do daily. So we have to trace the significant event of our life. Those significant event will be reflection. Like, the things we are doing, we have to uh, put mirror in front of all those activities, and then we have to capture the picture of those activities. Means we have to write down all those activities, and we will analyze, we will assess all those activities at night during the sleep time, and after that we will come to know what the meaningful things we have done, or what we don't. Practice meditation and other mindfulness habits. This is very important for clearing away our stress, for our awareness. So we have to do the meditation and other mindfulness activities, mindfulness habits also. Like, we can during just before the sleeping time, we can lie on our bed and we can think. We can close our eyes and we should go to the other world where the only one individual remains, that is ourself, and that will become the mindfulness activity. When we will think about ourselves, when we will know about ourselves, when we will assess and we will analyze our personality traits, when we will analyze our whole day's journey, सारे दिन की जर्नी हम जान पाएंगे उसमें कि क्या मैंने अच्छा करा, क्या नहीं अच्छा करा। तो वो भी एक माइंडफुलनेस हैबिट होगी हमारी। टेक पर्सनैलिटी एंड psychometric test. So that personality and psychometric test we can perform. And seventh is ask trusted friend to describe you. Like if I have a trusted friend, I can ask him, please just tell me about myself. What are the qualities that you like? What are the qualities that you don't like? We can ask, and ask for feedback at work, and wherever we are working we can ask for the feedback. So there, now we must have this activity, we must have self awareness. So there are few activities that I have designed for my students, that is this, you can say. Yes. So these are the activities. Choose your activities. There is first activity is rapid fire, in which students will get questions. That will be rapid fire questions, and that will definitely about my students. I will ask about them, right? And talk and walk questions. Talk and walk questions, like in which they will talk to me, they will give the descriptions of their life's events. And third is writing genres. That writing genre is very important activity in this self awareness activity, in which you will get 4 or 5 questions, and you will definitely come to know about yourself. You will recall your past and you will design your future. And then there is miscellaneous activity, few questions and few activities are there that students have to answer. Next, so these are the rapid fire questions. I feel angry when student will answer this question. I feel angry when somebody lie me. I feel joyful when I play cricket. I feel unhappy when Mahinder Singh Dhoni got out, and I feel hope when I saw all the awards in my closet, and I wish I didn't have to. Anything, that can be anything. Enjoy, I feel afraid when something I would like to change is, that is up to my student that they want to change. And if I were, I would have done this, I would have done that, right? So here we can put a name of the person, like if I were Mahinder Singh Dhoni, I would have, the answer will be of my students. If I were Modi, I would have. If I were Amit Singh Rana, then I would have, and they will answer. I feel like no one loves me when, so they have to answer. These are other questions from rapid fire. I know I can trust my brother. I admire, name of the person. I admire my father because he always stand by me. Okay, I feel serene when I write poetries, and I'm most interested in annoyed when when I'm annoyed, right? I disapprove of, and I am optimistic when, and there are so many answers of these questions. These I have put all those questions. I have put all those questions combinedly, means there are negative trait of personality and positive trait of personality, like unhappy, afraid. All these things are negative trait of personality. And then there are angry. Angry is also negative trait of a personality. Then there is happy, hope, optimism. All these things are positive. And I will see how student answers to those questions. I will analyze them, I will assess them, that how they react to all these questions and what they think. So I will come to know about them, and I will also give them the feedback that how they are going on, what kind of things they are thinking. They will come to know. Then talk and walk questions. There are few questions, talk and walk questions, in which I will ask the question, they will describe their answer. This is the first question: what is your superpower? So here they will think about uh, their self, their selves, and then they will come out with the answer. They really, it will be a beautiful answer, that when they will explain their superpowers, that what they think, that yes, this can be my superpower. And then second question is, two most impactful moments of life were those life events that have changed their personality, they had changed their thinking pattern. They have to describe here. The scariest day of my life, they will go to the past, definitely maybe in their village or somewhere else, right? So the scariest day of their life will be the one they will recall, and they will tell all the incidents and their way of action during that scariest moment. That will be good one, that will tell me about their personality, that and that I will assess them, and that I will give them the answer, that you have reacted like this, and you have to react it like that. When I make a mistake, I so they have to answer this question, what they do when they make any mistake. This will be interesting, really, this will be interesting. So so this is writing genres, any one they have to do. And this will be really interesting questions, really interesting activity. So at first, writing genre, there is write down short reflective account of significant life experiences. So their life experiences they have to write down here. रिफ्लेक्टिव अकाउंट लिखना है उनको, जो कि एज इट इज़ वो वर्ड्स जो उन्होंने बोले होंगे अपने उन सिग्निफिकेंट इवेंट्स में, उन सिग्निफिकेंट इंसिडेंट्स में, और जिस तरह से उन्होंने सोचा होगा, दे विल पुट डाउन their thinking pattern in the notebook. And there is observation of life situations that evokes question and responses. Sometimes what happens, uh, our life entangles in so many things. At that time we say, like we have seen that incident in Sushant Singh Rajput's life. Means we have come to know in which situations he was living, and so many things are there. So there may be there may might have come that situation when he when that situation evoked question. सिचुएशन ने इवोक ज़रूर करे होंगे क्वेश्चन कि सुशांत सिंह राजपूत कहाँ वो टॉपर हुआ करता था आईआईटी के फील्ड में, और यहाँ वो कहाँ आ गया है. तो इस तरह के सिचुएशंस आते हैं लाइफ में जो क्वेश्चन इवोक करते हैं. कई बार हमें ऐसे लगता है कि हम बहुत गरीब फैमिली में पैदा हो गए हैं, जहाँ की हमें कुछ हमारी जो बेसिक थिंग्स हैं वो पूरी नहीं हो पाई. All these things evoking question, and after that we say ki, oh I will work for that thing, I will clear away my poverty, and we respond to those situations. That is what that is a situation of life that is evoking question, and we are responding. Writing an educational autobiography with respect to their learning experience as a learner till now so 12th class student will do this activity. They have to write down their educational autobiography and what they are learning. That will be there, that learning will be there, and till now what they are learning. And D1 is very interesting question in which they have to reflect. They have to write down the reflective statement of aspirations and expectations based on learning so far in this classes. So in 11th class what they have expect to learn in 12th class and what they are learning right now. So this will tell us about and tell them about how they think about future also, कि वो फ्यूचर के बारे में कैसे सोचते हैं. 11th में सोचा था, 12th में वो चीज़ें उन एक्सपेक्टेशंस और उन एस्पिरेशंस की बारी आ गई है कंप्लीट होने की, तो उन्हीं एस्पिरेशंस को उन्हीं एक्सपेक्टेशंस को वो लिख रहे हैं. And how much they are achieving or how much they are not achieving, they will write down, and this is really beautiful. And now there is a beautiful activity. Yes, so this is miscellaneous one, and anyone they have to attend. This is significant event or experience of life. They have to make a timeline of their significant event or significant experiences in life. Like we run Facebooks and there we see all those things, a date of birth, our date of birth, when I joined school, when I left that school, and with date, though my student would not have dates, but they must have the year of the activity, year of the event. They must write. This will really be helpful for them to recall their past and their present also. This is a beautiful activity, and in this timeline they can stitch photos also. They can stitch photos also with the event, like when I like born on 8th of October. So there may be a picture of my childhood. I can stitch there my childhood picture, and then when I entered first time in my school, I can have it maybe I have a picture. I can stitch that picture there with the name of the school and with the year of the with the name of the year कि कौन से सन में मैंने उस स्कूल में एडमिशन लिया था, and when I left, all these things. तो वाओ, दिस विल रियली अ ब्यूटीफुल, मतलब दिखने में भी अच्छा लगेगा. बच्चे में क्या डेवलपमेंट, फिज़िकली डेवलपमेंट से लेकर और उसका जो मोरल और सोशल और अदर जो कॉग्निटिव डेवलपमेंट, ऑल द डेवलपमेंट वी कैन सी here in this timeline. And then there are few questions in miscellaneous activity, that is, which is the mistake you have done that you regret till now. Means कोई mistake तो करी होगी जरूर, human beings हैं तो कोई तो mistake करी होगी, तो which is that mistake and they regret for that mistake now. But why? They have to answer that why. Why is very important in the activity, self-awareness activity. Was there any turning point in our life? Was there any turning point? Yes, I had a turning point in my life when I was in 4th class, and abruptly I shifted from my village to Delhi. That was the turning point, and what changes that turning point has brought to my life, I or they have to write them, write all those things in that in this activity. Is there any person whom you learn many good habits or things? Yeah, I have so many persons. Which things you have learned? वो कौन सी good habits है, कौन सी गुड थिंग्स हैं जो मैंने सीखी हैं उस पर्सन से. आई कैन मेंशन द नेम ऑफ द पर्सन, आई कैन मेंशन द picture of the person even. Yes, we can stitch picture also, like here, which is the mistake, which mistakes I have done and I regret, turning point. I may have the pictures of those things, कि मैं फोर्थ क्लास में आया था, मैंने फ़ोटो खिंचवाई थी स्कूल के लिए, स्कूल ड्रेस में, मेरे पास वो रखी हुई है अभी. तो वो चीज़ें, एंड दैट सेम थिंग आई कैन अडॉप्ट हियर, राइट, हियर इन दिस एक्टिविटी. In all these activity we can stitch photos also in these activities. Here I can stitch photo of educational autobiography. In fourth class I was in Janta Model Public School. Then I come in that school, Keshapuram number 2 government school. All those things are here. Yes. Then next thing is that miscellaneous activity. There are few more questions. These questions are, these are the question. What does your ideal you look like? Right? Means whatever the ideal we have, what we think that how it should be, and how it look like. What kind of dreams and goals do you have? Dreams and goals do you have? This is based on your future, right? This is based on your future, means here you will think, you will set your goals, you will make decisions that yes, this goal I has to set and this goal I has to achieve with the steps. Why are these dreams and goals so important? Why are they important, and what is keeping you from these dreams or goals? और क्या चीज़ वो है कि जो अभी तक हमने सेट नहीं करे थे वो गोल्स, that we have to talk about. So this was the activity, and yes, this is the thing. ये brain जो है हमारा completely, we will align all the things, our relationships, our life, our personal life, our professional life, our social political life, everything will be opened and we will take important decisions in our life after this activity. And then